fellow debaters. Here, standing by as the first speaker from the government side of the House with our motion today that this House will provide financial aid for all single parents. So, first I would like to talk about why this motion come up. So we know that in a marriage life, it does not always end to a very happy or things that does not always go as we wanted. It may happen that someone's getting divorced or someone is being left by their mates because he or she is dead. Therefore, they have to single-handedly raise their child. So, but we know that to raise a child by only a single mother or a single father is not an easy job. Therefore, here this motion come up. We want to provide financial aid for all single parents. Okay, moving on to our team split. Here, me as the first speaker will give some definition and declare our parameter for this motion, and then I will give one and I will explain what argument regarding to this motion, and then my second speaker will give further impact regarding to the motion, and then the third speaker will give some rebuttal and the clash point of this motion. Okay, moving on to the definition of this motion is that what do we mean by providing financial aid is that we want to give some kind of aid in order to help these single parents to be able to raise their child in a better way. Moreover, how are we going to provide this financial aid will be explained more in the mechanism that I will explain later in my speech. And then by this, we as the government side of the House would like to give some limitation to this motion that this House will provide financial aid for all single parents who are unwealthy in Indonesia. Okay, moving on to our arguments. Here, what we believe that not all single parents are living a wealthy life. Some of them are unwealthy, some of them are wealthy. But here, we already talked about our parameter is that we are going to provide financial aid for all unwealthy single parents. By unwealthy, we mean who have financial problems. Therefore here, we clearly stated that our limit here is that the single parents who are in an unwealthy condition. So for example, like maybe we want to take an example like the longitudinal study who have been left by his husband is not going to be given, is not going to be provided with a financial aid. Okay. Here at the government side, we believe that we will provide financial aid for all single parents because we believe that it is not easy to raise a child single-handedly. Therefore, we want to give them some kind of financial aid, so they will be able to fulfill their child education. So they will be able to fulfill their education for their child. Here, we believe that education is very important for all human beings. Here in Indonesia, we believe that getting a proper education, the government, the state should provide a proper education for every child in this nation, regardless of are they coming from a single parent or from a complete parents. Therefore, but here we consider that to raise a child, to give them a proper education, well, they have to earn for a living is not very easy. This condition can lead to the stress of the single parents that they have to take care of their child and they have to earn for a living. These two problems can lead to the fact that the single parents can have a very high stress in their life. Therefore, they are really prone to conduct the child abuse for their children, because when sometimes they are very tired from working from the dusk till dawn, and then his or her child do something wrong, this can lead to child abuse because they are in a condition which is mentally very tired. Therefore, here we would like to provide some kind of financial aid for these single parents to help them provide proper education for their child. Well, here the mechanism of how are we going to provide this financial aid is that first, as we already stated, we are not going to give this financial aid for all single parents, but we limit those to only the unwealthy one. Those who are in this category is having the same criteria with those who are applicable or eligible, like maybe for applying the bidik misi. Someone who are coming from a complex family, the criteria for the child who will be given this financial aid is the same like those who are given the bidik misi. But instead, the difference is that they are coming from a single parent family. That is the only difference. And then here the mechanism is that we will give them some kind of card that will give them the access to be able to buy basic needs and educational needs for their child. But they can only use it in only the selected stores. So by this, we can take a measure to make sure that this kind of financial aid is used wisely, it is used properly by the parents to only fulfill the needs of their child in their basic needs or their educational needs. So the goal that we are going to achieve to provide this financial aid for all single parents is achieved because they can provide a better education for their child. Thank you. That's all from my argument. We back to the host.
Okay, thank you.